أهلا بكم في الMSA، وأنا كان يسعدني جدا أن أكون معاكم النهاردة، ولكن حقيقي لظروف خارجة عن إرادتي أن أنا برا القاهرة عشان اجتماع مهم خاص بالتعليم طبعا. وأنا لقيت أن أحسن حاجة أن أنا أقدم لكم في اليوم ده شريط عايز أبعت لكم من خلاله رسالة كبيرة قوي. أنت دلوقتي في مستهل حياتك الجامعية، وإن شاء الله لأنك أخذت أعلى تعليم، والحمد لله أنا فخورة جدا بالنتائج اللي انتوا حققتوها، وطلع منكم الأوائل على مستوى الجمهورية، والIG النتيجة بتاعتها مبهرة. فالأمال والأحلام اللي أنا بشوفها في كل واحد فيكم كبيرة قوي. وحبيت أقول لكم أنا مش معاكم النهاردة، لكن أنا هقول لك الواحد إذا كان عنده في حياته إصرار إنه يحقق قيمة كبيرة هيقدر يعملها. وقلت أحلى حاجة إن أنا أهديكم النهاردة تاريخ حياتي أنا، عشان تشوف إزاي بالإصرار على حلم الواحد بيتمناه إنه يأديه في حياته بيحقق خطوة خطوة وبيوصل اللي هو عايزه. مصر كلها منتظرة نجاحكم وإبداعكم، وإنتوا نخبة متفوقة ومتميزة، وإن شاء الله كلكم هتحققوا الأمال والتوقعات الكبيرة اللي موضوعة في كل واحد فيكم. أهلا بيكم، بحبكم جدا، بدعي لكم قوي من كل قلبي، بتمنى لكم إنكم تحققوا كل أحلامكم اللي إن شاء الله العالم كله هيبقى حاسس بيها وفخور بيكم. شكرا، ونتفرج على الفيلم دقايق، لكن هي رسالة صبر واقصر وهتوصل للي انت عايزه إن شاء الله.
Mama Noal, or Dr. Nowal الدجوي, is a leading pioneer in the field of education. In every step of her career that extends back in time to 1958, she broke new ground. Baby Home was her first enterprise, an educational establishment for Egyptian children along international standards. Early on, developing individual talents of the young became the first stepping stone to a bright future. التربية was her next step, a brave new world open up to encourage her sons and daughters to be leaders in an ever-growing world of science, technology and fine art. The achievement of التربية students was acknowledged by the British ambassador to Egypt.
It's a great pleasure for me to be invited here this evening to the التربية graduation day. And I've been looking at a letter from Cambridge University, which is my own university, about the achievements of your school. They are frankly astonishing. They bear comparison with the best anywhere in the world, including in the United Kingdom. So I would like to offer my very warmest congratulations to all the people who have graduated and to all the teaching staff who have helped them to get through their exams. I'm particularly impressed by the achievements which you have reached in the fields of mathematics and in the sciences. Looking at the results you have achieved, I can say with absolute confidence that the future of Egypt is in very good hands indeed. Thank you all very much indeed.
It was typical of Mama Noal to reach beyond her resounding success at home. In 1985, she established West Grinstead College in England, the first Egyptian school abroad. Personal computers and innovation in the mid-80s were introduced as the mainstay of an ambitious educational program.
المدرسة اللي هم هيروحوها مدرسة فيها إمكانيات كبيرة قوي، فيها ملاعب لكل الألعاب اللي انتوا عايزينها، التنس، الفوتبول، باسكت بول، حمام سباحة كبير قوي، في جيمنازيوم هول كبير جدا، فيها جناين كتيرة قوي، فيها مسرح كبير. احنا كمان حريصين قوي على ان احنا نقدم لكم برنامج ثقافي جميل. هنعلمكم الكمبيوتر، وهنعلمكم الكمبيوتر بطريقه تتناسب مع السن بتاعكم وهتحبوها جدا. وبعدين هناخد بالانجلش لاب عشان تشوف البيور انجلش اكسنت، ازاي تتكلم زي البريتش بيبل.
These achievements were widely acclaimed at home and abroad. The American League of Colleges and Universities recommended granting Mrs. Nowal الدجوي the honorary degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Education.
Dear honored guests, friends of higher education, Mrs. el-Degwi, I bring you greetings from the middle of the United States of America and from the 87 universities which make up the membership of the American League of Colleges and Universities. Approximately 12 years ago, when I was at Columbia, Dr. Fred Harris, who at that time was president of West Virginia Wesleyan University, told me of a very gracious lady he had met who had for over 20 years been the defender of quality education in Egypt. According to Dr. Harris, this lady defined the best available educational process for the extension of the fundamental positive education on the world scene. About 2 years ago, one of the member institutions of the organization I represent here today suggested that we find a person of value and worth in the Middle Eastern part of the world to whom we could bestow an honorary degree in education to demonstrate our respect and value of the contributions being made by that person in the educational circles today. On seeking a nomination, one name was presented, and that name was a person called respectfully Mama Nowal. For the first time in 9 years, Mrs. el-Degwi was the unanimous choice.
Mrs. Degwi, you are known as the first lady of modern education in Egypt. You participate as a member of the Specialized National Committee for Education to plan the national strategy for education in Egypt. In your education philosophy, you focus importantly on the development of the whole person, the mind, social skills, the productive use of leisure time, physical development, and the growth of the human spirit. You have stood strong in the face of all adversity which has come your way. You are a person of vision, of courage, of energy, and integrity. And you have been selected unanimously by our Board of Trustees to be honored. Mrs. Nowal el-Degwi, in recognition of your integrity and character, your distinguished record of leadership and service in your world, the humanitarian efforts in your own country, your pursuit of and commitment to higher education, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Missouri Valley University and by the laws of the state of Missouri in the United States of America, I hereby am proud to confer upon you the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Education, honoris causa.
Building on the brilliant success of her endeavors, Dr. Degwi started in 1996 another yet more ambitious educational program, a private university well situated in modern times with state-of-the-art technology and the latest in teaching methodology. Modern Sciences and Arts University, MSA, made an impressive debut. Faculties of engineering, computer science and management were first founded. Gradually, but with sure and carefully calculated steps, expansion was underway. New fields of specialization were added. languages, mass communication, architecture. New buildings extended the original Dokki campus, which spread over 5 fully equipped buildings, housing the latest technology in classroom education and scientific laboratories.
MSA is forming new partnerships with universities in the United States and Europe to move the standards of education in Egypt even higher towards a global standard of intellectual competitiveness. Your distinguished head, Dr. Nowal Degwi, has already been recognized both at home and abroad, including in the United States, for her achievements in education. And I hope you all very much appreciate how fortunate you are to have studied under her careful tutelage. Equipped with the education that you've received at MSA, I'm confident that you, our graduates, will be knocking down the doors of opportunity as you join the young leaders of Egyptian society. I congratulate you on your achievements thus far, and I look forward to hearing about your future successes as you make Egypt and the world a better place.
Consolidating her success, Dr. Degwi signed validation agreements with both Middlesex and Greenwich universities. Since then, MSA has been receiving annually delegations from both universities with a view to monitoring the educational process at MSA.
I was very impressed with the major project presentations. I thought that is very detailed, also very helpful, and I liked the way they were being not just tested but also given the opportunity to respond to various technical questions within the project and also to improve the final document itself, the final project document itself.
There is a very positive team spirit in the architecture department. The students were able to actually express their thought process in a very convincing and logical way.
This year I've found some excellent student projects, very, very good broadcasting, a lot of excellent advertising work in practice, and some very, very thorough exam work, which is very impressive.
I've reviewed both assignment, the coursework, and the examination papers, and I'm quite impressed with them.
A major step forward was the inauguration of MSA campus in October City. Rising in style, the new campus of MSA University is an oasis of culture and education extending over a total area of 50 acres. The buildings housing MSA faculties are a fine example of neoclassical architecture. Like an oasis boasting its lush greenery, MSA University is proud of the lively presence of its faculty and students. You can see them all around, leading a versatile academic life full of potential and promise. They all benefit from a practical hands-on education that goes beyond classrooms to library, laboratories and clinics. The latest addition to MSA New Campus appeared this year as 2 buildings housing dentistry clinics and biotechnology labs, as well as a huge theatre, were inaugurated.
I am terribly impressed with the new facilities offered at the campus, particularly the extensive science laboratories and studios. I just wish that at Greenwich we could afford to put up a campus like this. I really think it's fantastic. And I want to congratulate everyone at MSA for your achievement in creating this marvellous new campus and wish you every success in your expansion plans.
I am pleased to present Noal El Degwi for the award of an honorary doctorate of education. Noal El-Degwi is one of the leading figures in Egyptian education, and over the last 50 years has been influential in developing the character of both school and higher education in Egypt. Noal El-Degwi has always held the British education system and qualifications in high regard, and she was determined to offer British qualifications through her schools. Noal El-Degwi has built her reputation on individual support and care for the learner, and encouraging high levels of attainment. She knows the pupils and students, all of whom affectionately call her Mama Noel. For her vision in developing education provision, her influence on policy, and the high standards of student achievement, Chancellor, I have the honour and privilege of presenting to you Noal El-Degwi for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Education of the University of Greenwich, honoris causa.
Dr. Noal El-Degwi, as Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, it's my great pleasure to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Education honoris causa.
You are what you dream to be. A simple truth revealing the beauty that shines through great achievers. It is the truth about fulfilling your destiny and following your heart. Our leading lady rose to fame to become a household name in Egypt and the entire region. She reached out to the stars and became even brighter and more brilliant. A giver by nature, she gave all and is still giving. The fruits of her labor, the beats of her heart, the brainchild of her intellect. Her sons and daughters are everywhere in the four corners of the globe, the pride of modern sciences and arts. Their success adds exponentially to an already luminous achievement. She gave her love and was loved in return. She is in our minds and hearts. This is Mama Noal.